Stampers, it's Brenda Wilkinson here from BringJoyWithBrenda.com. Today I'm coming in with another tutorial, and I'm just going to let you know you can go to BringJoyWithBrenda.com for any of the products that I'm using today. Some of them are, you can find a Cat Scrappiness. I am going to do Scrapbook.com affiliate, so a lot of the papers I got from them, so you can check there. Some of these papers are from Simon Says Stamps. So anyway, here's all my information, and let's get started. Today we're going to make this cool little box that I created. It's very simple. I used a corrugated cardboard on this one, but we're going to do different color and everything today. My cover was shaky. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of paper. This piece of paper is cut 6.5 by 5.5, and you can use any color that you want, any pattern. This, I believe, was from Simon Says, and I'm still using my old Stampin' Up! Papers. This is a green, and this one's cut 10.5 by 10.5. So what you're going to do is you're going to get out your scoreboard or your trimmer that has a scorer on it, and you're going to score the first 2 sides at 3 inches. Don't use your cutting blade because I've done that a couple times. And then you're going to turn it right around, and you're going to, hope you guys can see my trimmer, you're going to score it again at 3 inches. Now you're going to do the other opposite sides. You're going to score both of those at 3.5. And turn it all the way around and score it at another 3.5. Just like so. And then with your cover is going to be scored all the way around at 1 inch. There's 1. 2. 3, and then there is 4. Alright, you can put your scoreboard or score trimmer away, and we're going to take the first piece and we're going to fold all the score lines. You can even, if you wish, use your bone folder. I happen to have the Martha Stewart bone folder right here. Just gives it a nice crease. Helps it to stay down. Speaking of which, if you're interested, you can go to my blog, and every month, sometimes quarterly, I do a newsletter. And it's got all kinds of projects, tips, ideas, things that are happening with my business, and you can check everything out there. Now we're going to take our scissors. I really like the Tim Holtz scissors, and we're just going to cut down and take a little chunk. That little chunk makes it easier to put your box together. It won't let it be wonky and everything. And then and then you flip it over and do the opposite side. Hope everybody's having a great day today, even though we're expecting some bad weather here in Massachusetts. We'll live with that. I'd rather take a snowstorm than a hurricane or tornado any day, or even earthquake. So I figure myself blessed to be able to live in Massachusetts where the seasons change, even though we complain about it every year. It tends to be that way. We're like, no, it's getting cold. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your score tape. I like score tape the best. This happens to be a, it's 2.5 I have for 3 inches. Let's see. No, it's a 2-inch. I'm sorry. And then you're just going to cover this middle part. And if it doesn't reach all the way, you can certainly use another piece of score tape, or sometimes I just fill this in with regular snail tape. And then we'll just do this side. A little bit over, but you can just cut it off. And then put some tape where it didn't reach. And then all you do, I recommend with the score tape that you burnish it for 2 reasons. One is that it sticks better when you burnish it. It's not like the red tape where you, I don't know, it was just a pain because the red liner tape stuck to everything. This is easier because you can just tear it. And the other reason is because you can get underneath easier to pick up the paper. So now all you're going to do is you're going to match up your 2 lines here and then pull this one in and match that up there. And then if you have any like excess hangover, you can just trim it off. And then we'll do the same on this side. Make sure you don't need tape that hangs over. And just fold them in. And you got your box. Press them down really good with your bone folder or just your fingers. And don't forget, if you go over, you can just cut that off. So we're not all perfect. I actually saw a quote one time, and it said, handmade means it won't be perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because it is handmade. Okay, then there's the bottom. I cut off any excess that went over. And now we're going to do the top. Excuse me just 1 minute, I need a sip of water. Okay, now for the top, you're going to basically do the same thing. You're just going to fold in your scores. You could even use the Santa side, that's cute too. Fold in your scores, get the bone folder and burnish it. And I think I forgot to tell you in the beginning that I originally made this box to be, the original one to be a thankful box. And I will show you towards the end what I did with that. So then you're just gonna trim in. You can wedge it out if you want. Not needed though on this part. And then on this side. If you were in the room with me right now, you can hear my dog snoring. It's so funny. She has nightmares, so she ends up sleeping all day and then she's up all night, which is a pain for us, but we put her in the crate. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take your, if I can find it here, I always have a mess. Always, always. Okay, one, right there it is. Okay, you're going to take your score tape and you're just going to cut little pieces or tear little pieces and you're going to put them on the outside right here. You could probably hear that snore. I think it's funny. I have 2 little Shih Tzus. Okay, so after you put this tape on, you just burnish it down like I said. So it helps keep your box together. We're going to pull off the ends. And then we're just going to put it together just like we did the bottom part. Just make sure you rub those score lines all together so your top sticks. And one more. Like I said before, if you go over, you can just trim that little excess off. This wasn't too good. And then you have your cover. Hopefully it fits. Just about. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, on this one, I put a little rolled up piece of the corrugated paper on top. I tied a bow in green. Actually, it was a white ribbon that I dyed with my ink daubers green. And then I just added the little pumpkin, and I also put a little acorn on that side. They were just stickers. For this one, I would maybe put a couple buttons here to stack it up so you'd have something to take your cover off with. I would maybe decorate it with some trim. But anyway, the last thing, and this was, we're going to go back to original to this box. Last thing I was thinking of was to cut some pieces of cardstock. And you don't have to have the same stamp that I do. You could, if you're good at writing, you could write this out and put some lines on it. So all I did was I took my Thankful stamp, which I had originally gotten a long time ago from Stampin' Up. It says I'm thankful for, and it's got the lines. And then you just stamp it on there. And then you could store those in your box. And when your guests come, maybe after you eat or before you eat, you could have each person take it and fill out the reasons why they're thankful. Don't sign it because you don't want people to know. And then what I would do is I would fold it in four, put it back in the box. We can shake up the box, and then everybody can pick one and read each other's reasons why we're thankful. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Here's all my information again. I love doing these videos, and I hope you enjoy them too. Again, bringjoywithbrenda.com. I hope you visit there because there's lots of other tutorials, because I've been doing tutorials for almost 6 years now. And not necessarily videos, but you know, I have written out tutorials. So, and again, I hope you have a great day. Happy stamping. Bye.